What's cracking with your snacking and snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAs Snack Food Appreciation Society, here with another edition of SnackBrief alongside my tag team partner, Will Mahoney.
Snack time, Pally, and I'm not sure if it's lunchtime, dessert time, or any time today because what that peanut butter and jelly and a cookie? What?
What is Oreo doing? Once again, they have decided that they're just going to make more flavors until the flavors run out. This time, they have tapped into the world of sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm going to jump right up in here while you give the rundown because, ladies and gentlemen, it is straight up PB&J Oreos.
That's right, peanut butter and jelly, as some of you might know from town to town.
Crazy.
But they are once again coming out with something different. They might be recycling a couple of old things they got hanging around. But I'm thinking to myself, now that they're into sandwiches, what's next? Bologna and cheese?
Oh, bologna and cheese. They're going to do a grilled cheese. I mean, who knows what they got up their sleeve. You can only get these at the Kroger. Or the Harris Teeter, as it's known in our area. They are an exclusive. They just dropped this week. And my assumption is they're reusing that jelly from the recently released jelly donut and mixing it up with the peanut butter Oreos they already got and putting it on a white cookie instead of a dark cookie. That's right. My guess.
That's right. If you keep up with our adventures with Nova Pro Wrestling, you know that Jordan Grace thought that the jelly tasted like strawberry Pop-Tart.
Right. Yes, indeed.
Okay, so we got to find out what these taste like. So let's go ahead and do what we got to do here. And
put that one right there.
That's that one right there. All right.
There we go. Let's see what's going on.
They got the little lifter gimmick.
As always.
All right, and we got some cookies here. We got all kinds of cookies in this box or bag or container.
Ooh, and right away, the scent.
Sweet
combo of sugar and peanut butter.
Yes,
is what I'm getting right away. Now, it does not say on the package whether it's a grape jelly, raspberry.
It's purple, so it's got to be one of those.
Yeah, something of that sort. And they're doing the gimmick, as I will show you up nice and close here. They're doing the little half and half dealy on it. So you got peanut butter on one half, the jelly on the other. But the peanut butter straight up smells like that Reese's kind of sugary peanut butter. I'm sure it's the regular peanut butter from the peanut butter Oreos. But it's all matter, how is this all going to go together? How's it going to work? We're going to see here. I'm going to get that nice half and half mark right there. And we're going to dig in because it's lunchtime with a cookie.
That's right.
Oh my God. These are... Whoa. The jelly is strong.
Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming. Because it's a stronger overall version of jelly in the flavor than this is of peanut butter in this cream.
And the aftertaste I saw right there was all jelly. The other thing is, compared to the jelly donut ones, it was just a dollop in the center. There's more jelly on these, and since it's not that dollop, being it's half and half, depending on the bite you get, you're either getting more jelly or more peanut butter.
Yep.
So the ratio gets thrown off. When you do get the peanut butter, obviously it is peanut buttery, but the jelly is strong, overwhelming.
As you sort of get down towards the end of chewing it and right to where you swallow, a second or two of actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich flavor.
And it's freaky. When you do get it, when you get the ratio right and the balance all works out, it does straight up taste like you're eating a sandwich.
That's right.
And it's weird, because who wants that in a cookie?
I don't know. I mean, I was thinking, Nabisco's got to have a bread factory under their wings.
Have to.
So why not give us a white bread cookie?
Oh, I like that idea.
A little less sweet, so we get a little bit of that sweet and savory action going on, like an actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich through and through.
Yeah.
That would be a good deal, I think, but they're not doing that here. What kind of rating are you talking about?
Yeah, okay. These are tricky because they are pulling off what they say they are. When you get that bite right, you do get peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It tastes like that, but once again, is that something you actually want in an Oreo? I can't see eating any more of these because it's such a weird taste and it's not something I want in a cookie. So because of that, and taking into account that they do pull it off, I cannot give it a full thumbs up. So in that case, I am going 3/4. They're good, they're interesting, but I don't know who's going to eat these.
Somebody who's a peanut butter freak, maybe. If you got a jug of milk, maybe.
Jug of milk.
Yeah, the assessment he gave us is pretty much the truth. Tastes pretty much like it's supposed to. Maybe a little less jelly would do the job a little better. But Who needs it?
Yeah.
Who wants it? Why?
Just because you can do it does not mean you should do it, Nabisco.
Is pimento cheese sandwich next?
Oh, roast beef.
Roast beef? I'd eat that.
Au jus sauce on it.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give it also a 3/4 thumbs up because of all of that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this rating of the Oreo PB&J cookies like we need them. You know what you do need to do is join the sAs group on Facebook with hundreds of the coolest people in the world in our group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS and at Hilo Mahoney when you do that.
And when you do that, you know what you need to do. Hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day for all your snacking needs, no matter where you are. We want to hear what you want to think about these Oreos. What's the deal with them if you can find them? Weigh in on the social media, let us know. And when you do that, you join that 4 horsemen of YouTube, baby.
That's right. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you also gotta stay tuned from just a moment for our Nova Pro predictions right after this. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. All right, gang. Thank you for sticking with us, wrestling fans. And you know where we're going to be this Friday, just 2 nights from the night, August 18th, 8 p.m. bell time. We're going to be at the Annandale Volunteer Fire Department to see Nova Pro's big summer closeout show. Cool for the summer. That's right. And we're going to talk about 3 big matches and give you our thoughts on those 3. First off, we've got Fred Yehi taking on Tim Donst. What are your thoughts on that?
This is the match I am most looking forward to at Cool for the Summer this Friday. There may be more personal battles, but this is the wrestling match I am looking forward to seeing because you have the scientific amateur skills of Fred Yehi, the Catch Point member, the suplex machine, if you will, going against the heart and soul of Nova Pro.
All right.
Tim Donst. I mean, he's been through it all. He's been through the wars, and he is like the sentimental favorite, I think, of our audience here at Nova Pro Wrestling. And between the 2 of them, this match, I think, cannot disappoint. I think it will surprise a lot of people. Personally, I'm thinking Fred Yehi is going to take it. But either way, I think we are in for a great battle this Friday at Cool for the Summer.
We've seen Tim Donst month after month at Nova Pro, pretty much all the shows since we started going. He had a big feud with Brandon Day throughout the winter. He came out on top of that. He's a big sentimental favorite, an underdog of sorts, having come back from some serious issues in his life. And he is a fighter, ladies and gentlemen. They call him Mr. Wrestling. You got to remember that.
That is true.
He may be a brawler, but he knows how to get down on the ground. And
go.
I think that's going to be a big deal this Friday night. I would love to see Donst take it home and break into that upper echelon, but I have a feeling that Fred Yehi is going to do it.
Yeah, Yehi has had a heck of a past couple weeks. He had a big match up at MCW with Walter from overseas, the Progress Atlas Championship. He came out short in that one, but he put in a hell of a showing. So lots of people learn that name, Fred Yehi. His trajectory is only going to go up. He's on a hot streak. This Friday, Nova Pro, we see who takes the next step.
That's right, and after that, there's also going to be a big 6-man grudge match after what happened last month. The Carnies put Trip Cassidy on loan to the 1%ers, and that didn't turn out so well.
No, it did not. If there's one thing you know and one thing we've learned in our lifetimes, never trust a Carney.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something the 1% are going to have to deal with this coming Friday because we got this big 6-man tag going down, and we got, we got the whole Alexander James.
Got the Commonwealth Cup champion as well as the Ultra J champion, Logan Easton LaRoe. And we got beautiful Bobby Shields on that side.
There you go. I mean, that is a heck of a lineup. The 1% we know is in tip-top shape. And they will spare no expense. But the Carnies we know all the tricks. And they always got something up their sleeve. And they will always get down and dirty. So if you're asking me between those 2, I got to go with the nefarious underdogs, Nick Iggy, Carrie Awful, Trip Cassidy. I got my eyes, baby. I think the Carnies are going to come for a win.
They had a big weekend up in New York this past weekend, and I think their month is going to continue to be big. They're just a little more dirty than the trifecta, and I think that's what's going to carry them over the top. Sorry about that, Ed. Anyway, we're going on to the big main event. Huge grudge match, even though it's not so much of a feud between the 2 combatants.
Right.
The events of last month where things just got ultra personal, and we saw some serious Jim Cornette, Eddie Gilbert chic action going on. The War Machine herself, Angela Lane, what she did to Mikey King, I don't think Nova Pro will ever forget.
No. The night the boy got burnt We will not forget that. If you were there, you saw it. You took a young father and you lit him on fire, Angelus. That made this issue beyond just pro wrestling. It made this extra personal. And so the boy spared no expense. The boy got on the horn and brought in probably the hottest prospect on the indie scene today. We will bask in his glory this Friday at Nova Pro Wrestling Cool for the Summer because Limitless Keith Lee will make his first appearance in Northern Virginia.
Oh boy, I've not seen the man yet in person. I've seen him online. I think I saw some Beyond matches that he had. He's been involved with Evolve, etc. I can't wait to see him. The guy, it sounds brutal from everything that I've heard and seen. But one-on-one intergender battle, the toughest woman, not girl, woman in Nova Pro Wrestling against probably one of the toughest men in independent wrestling overall. That's going to be a battle. It's
going to be a battle the likes of which we've never seen in Nova Pro, and I'm really curious to see that the vibe in the room that night is going to be really interesting because from the moment this matchup was announced, people have been talking. A lot of people aren't sure how they're going to take this match. They're kind of worried about Angelus. Some of them are like thrown off by it being intergender. One thing's for sure, emotions are at an all-time high. This match is going to be heated, and it ain't going to be for the faint of heart. This Friday, Annandale Volunteer Fire Department, Cool for the Summer. There's less than 100 tickets left, folks. Wow. You best be dialing, you best be coming, because this Friday, it's on.
That's right. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick Keith Lee in this. But I really, really think that Angelus has a chance because she's going to have to pull every trick from underneath her sleeves to pull this off. And you know that if she doesn't win, she's going to be eating a lot of crow, and she might not be able to show her face in Nova Pro anymore.
She might not, and the thing is just this. I mean, she had a heck of a trick up her sleeve last month. I'd have to, the safe money for me would absolutely have to be on Limitless Keith Lee, but I put nothing past Angelus after what we saw last month. And, I mean, the show may be called Cool for the Summer, but the action is going to be hot this Friday night in Annandale. You need to be there at VA Wrestling on Twitter. Like I said, less than 100 tickets left. You need to come down there. And if you do, come find us. These PB&J Oreos, we're going to have them. We're going to have them in our hand. During intermission, you can probably get some in your hand, too.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you come down and see us and see Nova Pro and see all the stars, all the matches we talked about. Big intergender tag, also the Progressive Liberal, the Sandwich Squad, and more. Be there this Friday.